All right. Hey, guys. We're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Funko Chat. It's been a little bit of a hot minute. Have you guys been okay without us? Is anyone losing their mind? Like, so just what have you guys been doing without us? Right? Welcome in, everyone. I want to say thank you to Katrina. She is modding for us tonight, and that was a super last minute, like she just totally came through for me. So thank you, Katrina, for being here. Saria, Mystical Unicorns. Hi, Anna, Christina, Gregor. Let's see, Grain Dandelions. Hi, you guys. Thank you all for being here. It means so much to me, to us. If you guys can see, we're obviously sticking with the 80s theme. And I'm so proud of all of you guys. I swear, I just told them, you guys, like an hour ago. I said, hey, I would really love it if we could all do 80s theme. And look at, they all showed up.
Came through for you, girl.
With the scrunchies and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't plan this. Like, we all came in with a scrunchie. Brad needs one.
I don't think my hair is spiked. It should be okay like that. Scrunchie's not gonna fit.
Yeah, right. Hold your three little hairs. So since it has been a while since we have been on, I kind of wanted to give everyone an opportunity to go around and just say like what they've been up to, and I guess like fill you in on what's coming to their channels and all that. So go ahead, Brad, take it away.
Yeah, so hi, I'm here to represent your Irresistible Magic. I almost messed up my own name. That's something that I don't do every day. But for the most part, I know that we have some amazing videos coming up. One that I don't want to spoil, but I definitely have maybe possibly done another custom Funko that y'all will be seeing later this month. Next week, I do believe, if I am not mistaken. I'm here, like, my mom does videos. My sister is also in those videos sometimes. We do a smorgasbord of things. I don't really know what's coming up because, hey, I just turned 21. I haven't really been focusing on the YouTube stuff recently.
Yep. Yes, Saturday. Exactly.
Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah, Brad turned 21, you guys. Big things, man. He's going on a real fun trip. He's got a lot of stuff planned. So we will all awkwardly sing you happy birthday at the end of this live, Brad.
Say what?
Yeah. Y'all don't need to do that.
Where are you going, Brad?
Tennessee.
Okay. Nice.
We'll be doing the moonshine tasting down there and
a
whole bunch of other stuff.
I did that. That was crazy.
I can't wait to try moonshine pickles.
Yeah, and I'm not that person. Like with alcohol, I'm like, but yeah, it was an experience.
That burns.
Shoot, and it was flavored though, different flavors.
Oh yeah,
there was like a pickle flavor. I was like, you lost me.
I want to do the moonshine pickle. They have moonshine pickles, peaches, and cherries, and those are the three that I really want to try.
Good luck.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, go ahead, Rita.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, don't. Hold on. Hold on here. Okay, sorry. What have I been up to? I got back from Cancun like 2-ish weeks ago, I think. Yeah. So I did that, and I started a new job on Monday. So I've been busy with my new job.
Congrats.
I haven't posted in like 2 weeks, so I'm a big fail. But I have videos coming for you guys. This Saturday, there is a video that it's going to take miracles and sunshines for me to post it, but it'll get there. It's kind of exciting. And then I'm really hoping to edit some vlogs for you guys. I have a backup of vlogs from Walt Disney World. And also I did vlog my Cancun trip. So that was super fun. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kaitlyn. You're up, girl.
Hi. So I'm Kaitlyn. my dogs would bark like the second I start talking. So just ignore that. But I have mainly just been like, I've been kind of living on TikTok and Instagram. I upload here and there. I still enjoy like everybody on YouTube. I'm just like, it's really time consuming. I'm having fun with the lives, and I do have a lot of collabs coming up, like a lot of DIY collabs. So you guys will see that from me. And then the Loungefly pre-orders happen. I usually upload for that. But yeah, I'm just kind of here and there. You'll see me on people's lives, and you'll see like a short that I just like took from my TikTok here and there. But that's kind of how it is right now. But yeah, I'm still very much here. So you guys can like message me and talk to me whenever, but it looks like I'm gone kind of. So that's me.
Nerdiness.
Hey guys, my name's Vanessa, aka Nerdiness. And right now I'm focusing heavily on movie reviews. So those have been really fun. And then the occasional unboxing, Bibbidi and Wizard's Vault. So yeah, and one just went live today. But yeah, that's me.
Well, that's cool. Me, I'm same old mommin'. That's my MO these days, just staying busy, keeping Juliana entertained. I don't know how it's been for you guys in the chat and you guys here, but I definitely feel like California is getting so much more back to normal. So it has been nice. You know, we've been trying a lot more to take Juliana to restaurants and that kind of thing. So it is really like, I do feel myself getting, I don't know, just I feel happier because I think there's a little bit more normalcy to life and I'm feeling it a little more. So that's been really like moving for me, at least. I have a Disneyland trip coming up very soon. So my mind is just like warped around going to Disneyland. That's all, you know, I'm buying 45 outfits for the 2 days I'll be there. Yeah, I know
about my Disneyland trip.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's just, it's funny that it's been closed for so long and I'm dreaming about being there for a day or two, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, so I know it's always sunny. They're still in lockdown over there.
Oh, wow.
Every time I talk to them, they're like, yeah, we're just here at home.
Lockdown.
Yeah. Chostum's already roasting Texas.
Yeah, oh, Texas is
Chostum has no room to talk because Texas and Florida, they're like, what is pandemic? What?
Yeah.
They were like the first to get rid of masks.
Yeah. They were the first to not care, it seems. Okay, so I am just going to quickly show you guys the Funko that I am going to be giving away today. I did mention this in my stories a few days ago. I was just going to give this away on my channel, but I felt like here is such a better place to give it. I mean, we're technically still on my channel, but this is a Funko Chat. It's dedicated to Funkos, so I feel like you guys should get first dibs. Sure. So let me show you. Does anyone have any guesses before I? Not you. No, you guys. No. No. If anyone has a guess in the chat, I would love to know. And I gave a hint. It's not Disney related.
Oh.
Vanessa, do you really not know?
I wasn't out of everybody.
Yeah, because I think everyone else knows. Oh, you weren't here. I just showed it.
Oh, I'm like,
I was like, Vanessa, are you playing right now?
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm with the rest of the crowd, like, ooh, like, what is it?
Okay, well, good. Vanessa's about to be shocked just like you guys right now. It is kind of 80s themed. There's another hint for you.
Okay.
Thanks,
Josh.
Good guesses. They're definitely like Erica heavy, Erica related. Okay. I'm just going to show you guys because
it's your favorite movie. I think you mentioned this before, right?
Dirty Dancing is my favorite movie, but that's not what I'm giving away today.
You lost me.
Okay. You guys ready? Anna, Vanessa and I were just talking about MJ Funko Pop. If I were giving away a Michael Jackson Funko Pop,
Perfect. The Queen himself.
you guys
I know
know
where
I'm
this is from.
going on and on about his chest hair.
Yeah.
See it? I know I'm like zooming in on his chest hair, but I feel like that's something that you guys all need to know. His chest hair is very important.
So, if you win this, you'll get to marvel at the Queen's chest hair in all of its
The
glory.
Queen, okay? His name is Freddie. Her Majesty.
There we go.
All right, you guys. I have, for those of you that are here in the chat, and you're just here because you're just being sweet and supportive and you don't actually know who our special guest is, I am going to spoil it just now. We have a very special guest. I'm going to bring him on now. His name is Mike, and he works for Funko. So I know us here in this group, we're like
It's
geeking
crazy.
out. I'm so excited. So Mike, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, ready? I'm going to bring him in, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hey, everybody.
Woo.
Very nice to meet everybody. You know, I walked into this chest hair conversation. I'm really questioning if I made the right decision here, so I'm not going to lie.
We're just appreciating the details that Funko goes
Yeah.
into putting on their
Yeah.
Funko.
I can appreciate that comment. Absolutely.
Chest hair.
Hey, one of my favorites. Absolutely. I'm a huge Queen fan, huge Freddie fan.
Yes,
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
absolutely. So, Mike, this group here has questions for you, but we're going to just like ease you into it.
Perfect.
And we just want to know, and we're going to be real nosy. So you can give us like, I don't know, maybe we should come up with a signal for questions that are like, you don't want to answer. You could just give me like a,
No problem.
For his peaches.
but we want to know, what do you do there at Funko?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So my role at Funko, I'm the vice president of planning and procurement for Funko. So the way to think about my role is essentially anything to do with global inventory, how things get to from point A to point B, kind of falls under my umbrella for the company. So it's a fun job. I absolutely adore it. I have an amazing team, and ultimately that's the results you guys see at, all the different stores you shop at: GameStop, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Walmart, Amazon, and everybody else included around the globe.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Cool. Well, okay, because we have my first question. My first question is like, so what is the deal with Pop in a Box?
Pop in a
That's
box.
a great question, Erica.
Beautiful question.
Define the question for me.
He's like, I don't know if I can answer this. 105.
Define the question.
Okay, so I know at least a few of us here have had like really bad experiences with Pop in a Box. And it's just, we just can't believe it. I know my friend Sarah and I have been waiting for Meg specifically from Hercules, the obviously the Funko. I was about to say, Meg, the Funko. But we've been waiting for her for almost a year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would love to get specifics on that. So, in general, shouldn't be waiting for a year for a product. So we'll talk about that. I would love to get some specifics.
Write it down, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. I am very curious about that. Okay. In general, right, we're dealing with the same things that everybody's dealing with at this point in time. If you think about kind of the global supply chain, you've got a number of different circumstances, issues relative to COVID. And so just like if you think about like weights, barbells, et cetera, and the complexity of sheer demand changes that have taken place in the time of COVID and all of these people at home. The one thing I love about Funko is what we found throughout the time of COVID is people have a genuine connection to our product. And it has been a stress, anxiety relief for people during this time, right? So if we go back last year, March, there was a lot of question marks on everybody's mind in terms of, well, geez, how is, more cowbell or a dead mouse, a pop going to thrive in an economy that nobody knows what's going on. And rather than sort of decline or struggle from a demand standpoint, our customers like just doubled down, which is awesome. So it's a great problem to have, but ultimately we are aggressively getting every possible unit into the supply chain, into the US as fast as possible, but nothing should be waiting a year. So I am very curious to get the specifics, and I would love to follow up for you on that.
I'm like, oh, okay. See, that's the problem, right? I'm like, I have a contact that works at Funko. I'm like, okay, so Mike, this Funko.
And ultimately, I'm the guy that's responsible for why you're waiting for a product. For
Wow.
that one. Who did you order it through? I'm just out of curiosity.
We ordered through Pop in a Box, and Saria is in here. And this is my friend who ordered it for both of us. She said I emailed them, and they said it'll be out soon.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Send me the email. I'm on it.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Anyone else have a question?
I don't want to continue it, but like I will say this was my experience. I had one pre-ordered. I had the amazing dragon. Like it's one of my favorite Funkos I own now. I've had it pre-ordered. They pushed the date back 2 or 3 times, and then it was on Amazon. So, bada bing, bada boom. Try to cancel my my pre-order just to buy it. So I don't know. It's one of the few companies that I always question, as well as Target. But Target's a whole nother bundle of joy, sadly.
No comment on that one.
No, that's all good. You're all good.
I have
But,
horror stories of Target, but
I had a great experience.
And Brad, man, I gotta say, your background, it's just awesome. I so want to come over there and just look at your collection, and that is super cool. So
thank you.
Amazing. You would love this office. You'd love this office. Really geek out.
You would love a tour.
Right?
You would love a tour.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to show you my office real quick, right? But it's kind of a.
Nope.
Did everything go away? You guys see? There you guys are. So it's kind of a reflection of what a typical office looks like, right? So I'll have Pops in every corner, of the office that you could possibly imagine.
So cool.
Every type of form factor that we produce, whether it's games or pops or mystery minis or sodas or I like to carry them all around here, and it's pretty cool because as you walk through the office, right, it really brings out people's personalities of what they collect. So I got employees, sitting out as I look at their cubes of. Here's somebody that's just obsessed with Disney Princess, right? And that is what their collection focuses, or hardcore anime fans or hardcore music fans, i.e. the Freddie Mercury that you were holding up earlier, right? And so it's always interesting to me to see people's collections because it really tells you a lot about who they are, right? What their interests are, what their passions are, which is super cool. One of the many reasons I love working for Funko. So.
Let's not talk about that big Harry Potter that you had in the background.
Yes, right. That was
the 18-inch. I strongly suggest everyone get. They are the coolest pops. I absolutely adore them. We only have a handful of 18-inch pops right now. So it's Batman, Harry Potter, a couple of Pokemon, Groot. But they're super cool. They're just super cool.
Oh wow.
That's so cool. I feel like all of us here, we all know each other through the Disney community, really. But I will say that's something that I'm obsessed with all of us. We all have like Vanessa is super into Harry Potter, and Brad is really into Kingdom Hearts. Like, there's just different things that, not specifically, I'm just saying, like, I don't really care for Kingdom Hearts, but to see our collections be very similar and very different. Like, I love that. It's so, that just tells you how across the board Funkos can be, really,
Yeah,
I love collecting like my favorite movies, like my Dirty Dancing pops, like Freddie Mercury pops. Like I love all of it.
Completely.
Love it.
Yeah, completely. And it does. It allows, you to express sort of the individuality and what your passions are. So like for me, I am not a traditional like superhero, Marvel, DC type of collector by any stretch. For me, nostalgia drives pretty much everything that I love to collect. So for me, it's about, things like growing up in video games and Mega Man being like, this was my jam growing up by far and away. Love this video game. And the ability to collect, or not so much nostalgic, but the fact that, when the meme dog comes out, the This Is Fine dog, right? And goes total social media crazy. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite pop of the year. I need to have this right now. So it's cool. Or if you're a music fan, right? Like I'm a big fan of EDM, big fan of like Logic. I absolutely love when we came out with, started to get that line, whether it's Logic or Deadmau5 or just, fun things like, who doesn't, there's the camera, who doesn't love Dumb and Dumber? I mean, come on, right? So the Mutts Cuts van, I mean, come on. It's just, it's so much fun. So much fun to see people's collections and what they choose to go after.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like, I primarily buy Disney, and actually I think it's funny that you mentioned the princesses, because I started with one princess, and I was like, oh, that'd be cute. Like, I'll get the princesses, and now it's like I have almost 200 pops, and it's like crazy. But like, it's just so many things come out that I would never expect to love. Like today, like there was for Funkoween, the Frightkins that are on Hot Topic. Those are so cute. I'm like, I ordered them just because they're adorable. Like I looked at them and I was like, oh my God. Like it's just things that I would never think of that like happen, and it's like amazing. It's like art. It really is. I love it.
Completely. And I find it funny, your story in general, right? I think for the most part, what we find is it starts with one and then becomes the addiction, right? And that was certainly the case for me. I was working for a traditional retail company before I came to work for Funko. And I had started a collection. I think my first pops were like Saved by the Bell pops. And it sort of started like, oh, this is kind of cool. All right. So I started collecting a few here and there. And by the time Funko called me and was like, hey, we have this job opening. Would you be interested in chatting with us? Oh my gosh, yes, of course. I'm a huge collector. Let's go. Let's have this conversation. So I find it always starts with one people and one pop.
Yeah.
And sort of, all of a sudden you look like Irresistible Magic Brad in the background.
The funny thing is that's pretty much what happened too. I started off collecting all the Kingdom Hearts ones. I got invited to be on here. I had some Disney. When we first started this live, I probably had maybe 100, and now I'm over 400. With with like ones from this, right?
I love the albums. Love them.
So I didn't think I was gonna love them because I'm a hardcore out of box person, and like I don't like. You do you if you like in a box or out of box, but I absolutely love them. I love the mini magics or whatever you want to call these ones where they have like the mini scenes.
Those are everything.
I love those.
The Funkoween just dropped, and I'm like, okay, now I need a budget. How much am I spending? Because like $500 later, and I'm still not gonna have all the ones I want from that collection.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mike, everyone needs to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question.
You want me to?
Which
box,
I think we
in the box, out of the box?
Yeah.
So I think you guys saw my office. I'm pretty sure you can answer the question for yourselves on this one, right? For whatever reason, again, because you got, and even if you walked out in the office, I can see a couple cubes that it's like pure out of the box collectors and pure in the box collectors. Me personally, I'm 100% in the box. I don't take anything out whatsoever.
Thank you.
Ever.
Thank you.
Ever at all. And it's funny because, Erica, my family, but like it's even an internal debate with my kids and wife of, well, we want to take them out of the box. And Dad's like, no, if you're going to take them out of the box, we buy 2.
Oh, wow.
So I got the one in the box. You can take that one out of the box. That's how we roll in my household.
You're like buying them the ones at like 5 and below. Those you can take out of the box.
Yes,
Exactly.
Funko.
Exactly.
Free the Funko.
Free the Funko. I feel
Okay.
like I just switched to in the box. And I'm like, that's not good because I threw all the boxes away.
Yeah.
And now seeing how pristine they look in the box, I'm like,
Yeah.
I've always been in the box, always.
I get it now. They look so crisp.
I'm sure Rita internally screams every time I post a TikTok or an Instagram reel, and she
Okay,
sees me.
Mike, you have to know my husband is like very OCD with boxes. He is like pristine box. I can't even open it. He has to open it if I ever show it on like my channel. It's a big deal. So to know that you're an inbox collector makes me feel a little bit better.
So I'm curious, how many of you guys use like pop protectors?
On
I have,
all of
I have stacks of them on hand.
On
There
all
you
of
go.
the
Oh my gosh, do it, Sarah. Do it.
Yes. I love it. That's fantastic.
Sarah is gonna have vlogs of her unboxing people's Funkos.
Okay. This is a question I'm worried. Like, I'm kind of scared to ask.
Brad, he's been on for like 10 minutes and we're already going to scare him away.
No.
I know.
It's more of, I think I would get canceled for asking.
Oh,
So I love every Funko that comes out, and I love the styles, but there are some Funkos that have not come out yet or have not been created. So how do you feel about custom Funkos?
That's a great question. I mean, personally, right, from a fan community perspective, love it. I think what we have seen is the raw amount of creativity is amazing. People taking blank formats and making something completely and unbelievably unique. We had an individual in a company that actually made. You remember the in the Arizona desert, the random like monolith as an example.
Yeah.
Someone made a pop full-on box, like this really sweet, just everything about this monolith. And I'm like, that is so cool. So I think it's awesome. Spurs creativity, etc. Right. The for us, obviously we're a licensing company, right? So anything we try to do in the future, and we're constantly looking out a year, 2 years, 3 years in terms of content creation, but it goes through a very, very rigorous process. As you guys can imagine, when you're dealing with a global company like Disney, there are a lot of stringent requirements that go in with the creation of product that we've got to take into account and manage through those resources very, very strictly.
I could honestly imagine. Like, I know one of the big things is like the Marvel and the Star Wars have to be bobbleheads.
Exactly.
So just from that, I could imagine like the reason you don't have certain movies or characters, let alone trying to get it to be able to fully have everywhere, when certain places are like, no, we don't like this movie, and vice versa.
Absolutely. Yep. It's constant dialogue all the time, right? As an example, you guys have seen the Seinfeld Pops.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that is sort of a perfect example. We've been working on that for probably 3+ years, right?
Oh,
And to
wow.
get it to the point of the approvals and all of that, it's a lengthy process at times. So to have those out in the market and see that demand shape up is awesome. So it's always interesting to get behind the scenes and go, oh, you guys have been working on that for how many years? Like, what takes so long? I don't get it. But there are, just like anything else, there are a lot of requirements to be met with, licensors and studios and things of that nature.
Well, now we know when everyone's in here, like, where's Tarzan? Where's Atlantis? We're like, well, maybe they're in the works, but it's going to take 3 years, guys. Come on.
I'm waiting for Avatar. Not like
Brother Bear.
what's
Oh
it called?
my
But Avatar. Oh man,
But like Pandora, right?
Pandora, Avatar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Avatar is like oversaturated at this point. Sorry.
Absolutely. Are you guys all on sort of the app and making ratings and okay, perfect, because that is absolutely one of the leading ways that we can push a property or content that we want when we've got enough sort of fan feedback that shows like there's an immense interest. Licensor XYZ, you really got to go to bat for us. Our fans want it, your fans want it. Let's make it happen together. So that is always a great way. The more fans we've got that express interest in a property or a product, that's well positions us to have those conversations. And we track it like a hawk.
Oh really?
So,
Really?
oh yeah, very much so.
No.
Oh, I'm going
Very
on
much so.
night.
You know what she'll be doing
Exactly.
all night
Vote. Tarzan. There you go.
Wow, that's cool.
Katrina, we're talking about the Funko app, right? Like the actual, okay, so Jossam wants to know, I think I know the answer to this already, Mike, but Jossam wants to know if you have a Funko of yourself.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
We need a close up. We'll do like a, let's see.
Is that like what they give you for working there? They just make it for everyone?
So have you guys seen any articles on Pop Yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we've got Pop Yourself rolled out in our 2 retail outlets, the 2 stores. So we've got a store here in Everett, Washington, and we have a store in Hollywood, California. Those 2 stores, we started this Pop Yourself program. It's amazing, gangbusters. And what I can say about that is in the not too distant future, the availability to create your own pop will be available for everybody. Couldn't comment on specific timing or anything like that, but that is absolutely going to be, a program that is in the works.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool watching, different people. Like I've got my whole family. We've got a, line at home, and I think we've probably made, 40, 50 pops for different, family members and friends, and we ship them all over the place. And it's really cool. I'm super excited about the program and how it's shaped up for us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Even though I've created myself as a Funko, that's the first Funko I ever customized. I've always wanted to go to the store in Hollywood. That's the one that I've seen the most.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I want to make 2 of the exact same one and be like, have the original, just like it's me, it's my box and stuff like that, and then have one that I can take out. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm an out-of-box collector. I want one to stay in box forever, and it just be there. Like, it makes me happy to hear that it's in the works to finally be more relatively available.
Exactly, and to your point, I've got my pop here in the office, and I've got my team, pops for my team and all that. But then I've got the collection at home that's just for at home, of the whole family and that type of thing. So it's a cool program. I'm just so excited to get it in the hands of all of you guys, right? I mean, that's what this is all about. So it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone's talking about going to the store here in LA, and like everyone's requesting stores. We need one in Pittsburgh. We need one in Orlando. Like everyone's like, so Mike, I don't know if you want me to send you the notes here.
Orlando would make so much sense. Oh
I'd love to see that. Love to see that.
Anyone else have another question for Mike?
I do have a question career-wise. Just what do you think made you stand out to Funko for them to reach out or for them to be interested in you? Like, just down the line, I feel like all of us have a great love for different fandoms. And like the best thing, I don't know for you guys, but like one day to be able to work in anything related to our fandoms will make it even that much better. So what's your advice on like how you got your position and like advice for anyone else watching?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say there are two key things for me personally. One, just the experience that I had in general supply chain, right? So take that out of the mix. The differentiator for Funko, like when I recruit team members into Funko, is that scrappy passion for the product that we produce. It's so critically important to understand how it relates to the fans that we've got out there. So my team, as an example, our primary responsibility is understanding when we put out the Logic Pop, my team's responsibility is understanding, is that going to be 15,000 pieces we put out in the market? Is it going to be 70,000 pieces that we put out in the market, or whatever that may be? So a passion for the product. And I've got team members that are, super passionate about anime. We go to that individual when we're talking about Demon Slayer coming out, right? Or super passionate about music or sports. And so we've got a plethora of individuals, but the uniqueness is all, to your point, it's all some type of passion for the product and fandom and, frankly, general nerdiness. Oh, that's funny. I just literally said your screen name, but I didn't mean, but yeah, I mean, it is. We're all, I would say, 99% of the employees here are they'd be super fun to nerd out with you guys on product. So that to me is number one.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It makes me really happy to hear.
It's like, so you're saying
all being a nerd.
So you're saying there's a chance.
We're all hired.
Is this where I say more like 1 in a million? No.
What about that whole 1 in a million talk? So I know Mike's wife, and when I was talking to her, or no, I think the first time I realized that you worked for Funko, she had shared a picture, and I think it was of the ginormous Harry Potter, and I was like, where do I get that? And she's like, well, Mike works there now, and I'm like, well,
It's not out, right?
I need to get there like ASAP, but
You guys are welcome anytime. That's for sure. So come on up.
She was telling me, I was like, I don't think it's a good idea that I should go because I feel like JD will leave me. Like he will divorce me. And then I don't want to do the single mother life. So I don't know if we should go.
Brad and I just are like silently freaking out that he invited us to.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
We made the same face. We were like,
it's like you don't gotta tell me twice.
In the carpool, let's go. Come on.
we write it down.
Change your plans, not Tennessee.
Is that Harry Potter pop out already? Because I think I looked on Amazon and it's like for pre-order.
I'm talking about like the building, right? Is it the building?
Never mind.
Mike?
The one she put, not the actual product, but like the statue.
Yeah, the statue.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if my camera. It's literally sitting right underneath my office window. So when you come up to the corporate office, you've got several big, large, like 25, 30-foot statues in front of the building.
Cool.
So, there's Huckleberry Hound, Harry Potter,
oh my God,
Spider-Man, etc. that we've got, sitting in front of the office. So it's kind of cool to even drive past the Funko HQ because you can tell right away where you're at.
That is so
right away.
Where is it located? Just curious.
Everett, Washington.
Oh,
so it's about an hour outside of Seattle.
Oh.
Okay. Oh,
I have people who live in Seattle.
I'm moving to Washington. That's so exciting. Okay.
Oh yeah, Kaitlyn, where you go?
I'll be there tomorrow. How convenient. Weird. I have plans to be there.
awesome.
Erica's just gonna dress like Russell and stand out there waiting for Mr. Fredrickson.
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyone else? Kaitlyn? Who hasn't asked a question yet?
I had one that was kind of like a little bit on like the whole job side, but what is like your dream job with Funko, or are you already doing your dream job?
That's a great question. Yeah, for me, the job that I'm in, right? I've always had a super passion for supply chain. It's been in my DNA since I was like 18. And so for me, like this opportunity was super unique in that, well, shoot, I get to like do what I love to do. Plus I get to work for a company that I'm ultra passionate about and get to geek out every day and have conversations on, content a year from now that I'm going, ooh, I cannot wait until people hear about this. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I actually probably for the first only time in my career, I would say I'm absolutely in my dream job with Funko.
Wow.
Yay!
That's awesome.
And that feels good. Feels
Can you
good.
imagine, you guys?
Awesome.
We're all imagine like Kaitlyn's about to work for Loungefly.
Yeah. Love life.
Vanessa's about to be like a pretend, what do you call him? Like a what do you call it? Like a wizard at Hollywood Studios. You're about to be somebody for the house.
It
in
would be like
Hollywood.
a recruiter for something Harry Potter.
Yeah. I just mean like I need to see you in robes. Like that's gonna be you're gonna be like a teacher.
I would just be walking to the office at Universal with my robe. Next interviewer.
with her Slytherin robe.
Right.
Hashtag Hufflepuff. I've
Hufflepuff.
never once
Yeah.
ever claimed to be Slytherin.
Wait, what?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh, wait. No, it's because all my like best friends are Slytherins. And so
How do you say that?
I don't know what, but why?
What?
I give Hufflepuff vibes.
The way you whispered it killed me. You're like,
Oh,
Yeah, we're all well, that's kind of the fun. I don't know. I love that about the community. Like we all have our fandoms, we are super hardcore collectors. I mean, we are in a chat about collecting. Kaitlyn's got quite the array of Loungeflies. Rita, you see Brad's collection, but Rita, let Mike see your wall back there a little bit. Rita
Oh,
is
yeah.
A little bit.
Love it.
Rita's been collecting Funkos, I would say before.
I'm an OG collector.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been collecting since like 2012.
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. Great to hear.
Yeah, she's been I feel like Rita kind of got me into it a little bit more. Like I think, oh my God, I remember my first Funko. I think I had just said like, oh, I would like to start collecting them. And I think my stepmom just gifted me 2 right off like for Christmas that year or something. And I just couldn't stop. Like that's kind of a question that I have for you, Mike. I know that we've discussed this in the Funko chat before, but do you see yourself like growing tired of collecting? Like maybe not tired of working there, but tired of like, okay, I've got toys sitting on my shelf. I'm always wondering if I'm going to get there one day.
Yeah.
It's so funny you asked that because I've contemplated that numerous times, and I don't know. There's always content. There's always content, right? And content's king. And
Maybe.
particularly when you're talking about the just numerous fandoms, whether it's music, anime, sports, whether it's nostalgia, there's just so much. I can't ever see getting bored, right? Like, I'll give you an example, right? I love Letterkenny, and little niche population of people that are super obsessed with this show, and so it's like one of those situations, right? We come out with Letterkenny Pops. I'm all over it, like all over it. Cannot wait to collect. I would collect 25 of those Pops if we came out with all 25 characters, right? So personally, no, I don't see it getting old for me personally, because it's just content comes out constantly, and that's what drives it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
glad to know I'm not crazy.
Right? Exactly.
I feel like we kind of
Exactly.
all were feeling that, or Vanessa, I know Vanessa's story for example, she was like, I feel like I just wanted to stop collecting Disney Pops, and then they just came out with like the princesses and the villains. Like, I'm not even that big, the biggest Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but the little train, I'm like, that's the cutest.
The Mayor Diamond.
I pre-ordered that
God.
train. I saw that train and I was like, oh, that's mine. No
I'm
one's gonna
testing
take
my
that from
luck.
me.
I'm testing my luck. There were too many, and I want it so bad. I will get it eventually.
I can't even. My boyfriend's like, how many Funko Pops have you pre-ordered? I'm like, don't even ask. Don't even ask.
Wait till they come in.
Yeah.
The thing that kills me. So Funkoween, all the drops for everything. I love so many of them. So many. And then after watching the Dead by Daylight stream that they just did for their 5th year anniversary, right at the end, oh, and Funko Pops are coming. You're kidding. A game that I used to play on the daily is finally getting so like I have like this list that's slowly just getting longer and
never-ending.
longer, and I'm like, it's never gonna end, and I think I'm okay with that.
Exactly. Exactly.
We have a question from the chat. What do you think of the Funko sodas?
Most of my sodas are at home, but like I love sodas. I think they're super. I just think they're super cool, right? And with sodas, inherently, it's a different business model than Pops, right? It's all very limited edition, very, very. It's kind of our version of extreme collectability, and I love it. I'm a huge fan of sodas. I buy every freaking soda I possibly can. It's a bit more of a niche, I would say, niche community. But those of us that love them can't get enough of them. So for me, it's a problem, to be honest.
I don't think I own one. Do you guys own any of those?
I don't.
I own one.
There were a few that I thought about buying.
Yeah, I've seen a couple that I thought were cute, but I'm scared. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna get into that.
Oh,
That's exactly right.
Another collection.
Yeah.
That is exactly right.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mike, how many Funkos are in your collection, and which is your favorite? We're about to expose Mike on this channel right now.
I honestly, I don't know the number. It's several hundred. I've got probably a couple hundred here in my office, and then I've got a whole bunch more at home. This is gonna sound weird, but my favorite Pop is Bruce Lee. In my childhood, like I was absolutely beyond obsessed with Bruce Lee, and so the numerous Pops that we've come out with Bruce Lee, those are always my go-to whenever I'm asked that question.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about Funko. There's something for literally everybody.
Everyone.
Absolutely.
It's never ending. Okay, did you guys grab an 80s inspired Funko to share?
Yes.
No.
I have several just in case.
Okay. I mean, Rita, don't break up.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Rip open a box and see if your husband comes running.
I know.
I'm gonna share the one that I'm giving away tonight, which you guys already saw. So maybe once everyone's done sharing theirs, I will go ahead and give my question, because we are giving this guy away tonight.
Okay.
You guys get the chest hair and all. Okay. Brad, do you want to show yours?
Yeah, so I have a few that I could have gone with, but actually I think I'll stick with either the second or third Funko I ever got, because the first Funko I got was from Loot Crate, being the Batman Joker that they did, where it was the green Batman with the Joker smile from Classic. But we have the Doc Brown that came out exclusively for Loot Crate, I do believe. And like, it's one of my favorite Doc Browns that they ever had because it has the electricity going and it has his little battery and stuff like that. It was just like, I love Back to the Future, but I never thought I would own a Funko. And like, to say that this is the Doc that I have makes me super ecstatic. Get it?
Very nice.
I had to do the joke. Come on.
Good one. Good one.
I'm looking for a Funko.
Okay, well, Kaitlyn can go in the meantime.
So mine's a little reachy, but I didn't have like any 80s like colors, so I chose an 80s Disney movie.
Works.
So this is Diamond Ursula. She's a queen. She's very fabulous.
Very
She has Jetsam and Flotsam, which is my favorite part about this. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the Diamond Pops. It's an actual issue. Like the Corpse Bride Emily.
Oh wow.
God.
She
So
is perfect.
pretty.
Just
Yeah.
like
Wait, Kaitlyn, is all of her hair shimmery, or is
Yes.
it just like her sideburns?
all of it.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
She's like, I love how glittery they are. It's so, I love it.
It kind of makes me laugh. Like, I thought they just did like the glitter on. I'm like, okay, well, way to call her out on her gray sideburns, you know?
They made it fabulous.
Vanessa, you want to go?
Yeah, I got two.
Okay.
One's in the box. So we're doing this one because of colors. Dr.
Yes.
I
Strange.
love that.
That's what, like, all of a sudden now I'm like in the box. It's ridiculous. I don't even understand.
That box is so cool.
So him, and then this is just because of the vibe, the mixtape. You guys already know.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Need him. JD and I are just watching all the Marvel movies back right now. Like, we're watching them in the sequence that's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And we're actually, Doctor Strange is next. And I've seen them all. We're just watching them like back in order, in the order. And oh my God, I'm like, I want the Wanda pop so bad. And I'm like, I just can't go down that rabbit hole because I feel like once I start with Marvel, it's just a whole other.
Doctor Strange is my favorite Avenger.
Is he really?
Yes. He's because his growth, like his character growth is just like astronomical. And like, I mean, my favorite movies to watch are Guardians of the Galaxy because they're
Right.
Yes.
But my favorite Avenger is Doctor Strange. Like he's amazing. I'm obsessed with him.
I feel like most people like can't stand the movie or don't care for him at all.
I love him. And I used to read the comics, but I never read the Doctor Strange comics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the movie and I was like, how do people hate him? Like I'm obsessed with him. But anyway.
I like the movie. I feel like I definitely am not like, oh my God, he's my number one favorite, or I don't like hate him either. I just feel like indifferent about him. Go ahead, Rita.
I'm the same. Okay, I brought out a Ghostbusters one.
Yes.
So
That one's amazing.
the banquet scene. Sorry, the glare. But yeah, totally 80s. This one's technically more the hubby's because he loves Ghostbusters.
Did he give you permission to bring that out?
Well, it was right here, so it's the first.
He's gonna watch this live back and be like, "How
I know.
dare you touch?
How did you touch it? How did you put it down?"
Oh, I love Ant-Man.
Oh, I do not. Yeah, maybe Ant-Man.
I love Ant-Man.
I love Ant-Man.
Don't be a hater, Vanessa.
Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd.
You already know. You give me Iron Man all day.
Oh, he's
Falcon.
Okay, Josh. So, Mike, Josh is not on our live tonight, but Josh is the creator of this Funko Chat. He's the one that got us all together, put this whole thing on, and he is modding for me tonight. So, like, also thank you to Josh. But he is pretty well known in our community as the Funko King. Like his collection is pretty. what's a nice word? Gnarly.
It's crazy. Like his whole wall, the entire
expensive.
wall.
Mm-hmm. It is an extensive collection. So I'm just telling you that because I just wanted to give Josh a shout out. Yeah. So he is asking, how do you decide which exclusive pop goes to which retailer for the exclusivity?
Yeah, awesome. So this is one of honestly, the great things about this company is we take a lot of input, not just from fans, but also from diehard retailers, right? So we have constant interactions with, I'll use Box Lunch as a perfect example of a constant stream of communication. So if you notice, a lot of the exclusives that relate to Hot Topic, Box Lunch, GameStop, etc., are very consumer centric to that specific retailer. And the reason for that is oftentimes it's coming from a communication with both of us. So they may have an idea, come to us, hey, we know X property is coming out. We'd like to negotiate an exclusive with you. Here's an idea that we've got. We talk back and forth. We come up with a solution to it. And that's a lot of what stems some of that. So the other pieces of going back to the licensor conversation of oftentimes a key licensor will come up with, hey, here's some really cool specific things that we'd love to work with you on. And it becomes an interaction with the licensor on, we think this would make really good sense in a specialty mall market or a mass retailer, right? If we're talking about like a NASCAR for a NASCAR exclusive for Amazon or for Walmart as an example. So it's a lot of interaction, a lot of negotiation back and forth, but most of the times it's great ideas coming from awesome collectors at our retail partners too.
That's kind of fun to know, like that they have a lot of input on where,
Absolutely. Do I get to show my 80s pop now?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh my
God.
So Piccoli, one of the greatest characters of all time in 80s movies. I have to go with that one.
See, the thing is, I feel like with the box that you just showed and the box of Doctor Strange, those boxes are cool. Like they're really detailed. So I can understand. I'm not agreeing with you guys. I'm just saying I can appreciate. I can understand.
Yeah, like the Disneyland boxes, the artwork was beautiful.
Yeah,
and that I don't save boxes.
Those.
Like I'm a menace. I don't save my boxes, but I saved those because I liked the artwork on them.
I did too. I saved those too.
Any of you guys collect artist series?
I have one.
Awesome. Which one?
I have the games. I want to say it was GameStop Sorcerer Mickey, where he has the stars all over him. He's actually right there between the Playboy Penguin and Reptar, being the green.
Awesome. Yeah, I love the artist series. I think that for box collectors, it's like the premiere, right? And then I think it was Josh that just brought up the Black Light program. Yeah, I think that packaging, that to me is just, it's top notch in terms of for box collectors.
Yeah.
Yes. I will say you can't leave out this box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The albums boxes, like the fact that you can take it out of the cardboard if you really wanted to is great, but it just looks too nice inside of
Exactly.
And those are just made to be I those are the only Funkos I have that are still in the box. I have the Linkin Park one. I'm waiting for the Black Parade to come, and then I have AC/DC because I'm a huge rock person.
Yeah.
And I was like, these just look so cool. I can't not buy these.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly do my one trivia question for this, and then if you guys have more questions for Mike, we can do that. Mods, Josh, and Katrina, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question. So whoever gets it right first is the winner. Again, if you missed it, it is Freddie Mercury. I love this. I'm sorry. I feel like I've showed it, but it's because I'm in love with this pop. Like the detailing on it is incredible. And I feel like I shouldn't talk about the chest hair anymore because it's getting a little weird, inappropriate. I'm really just trying to sell this. Okay, you guys, maybe you guys don't like it. I'm like, chest hair. Okay.
Because everyone's into that one, Erica.
Like that's the selling point, right?
That's all. That's all I need.
Okay, so my question is, Mike, no helping.
Got it.
Okay. How many versions of Freddie Mercury
Oh wow.
have they made in Funko Pop? Diamond edition included. I'm looking for the number. Mike's like, I don't even know.
I'm gonna count the ones sitting in my office.
I only have 3. Oh, I just helped you. I almost said out of the blank.
So anyone who said 3 is already out.
Dang.
Sue, come on, Sue. All right, I already see the answer.
Josh said Anna.
It is Anna. It is 5. There's 5. So, yeah, in case you guys were.
Yay, congrats, Anna.
Congrats, Anna.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for not cheating. She wants it. So Anna gets the Freddie Mercury Funko Pop. The Diamond Edition one. I feel like that needs to. I don't have it, you guys. I do not have one Diamond Edition Pop. You know that? Not one. I feel like
Really?
Freddie Diamond Edition needs to be my first one because he looks fabulous.
Is it like stupid expensive?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he is.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh.
I think my first one was Jiminy, like Diamond.
All right,
Diamond Gemini. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Erica, I will send this to you.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's for you.
Like, I was literally telling JD last night, I'm like, I can't believe Mike is making time for us. He's like a celebrity to us, and I need to send him something. Should I send him a Funko? JD's like, probably not. Probably
Oh
not.
my god, amazing.
Please, you do not have to do that. I
Oh
seriously.
no, it's done. It's done.
Oh my
It's done.
Twisting out their dream and goes like, oh, this one would be really cool.
I mean,
Okay.
while we're on it.
I have a question for Mike, actually. It's not really a question, but I kind of want to know, like, what memory stands out to you with the most chaos being around one specific Funko, like one release, and you're like, oh my God, like we can't get this out fast enough, or like, because I immediately am like, it's the wall, and like the walls.
Right.
It's true. That one was chaotic to us.
Rita was on it though, in the chat.
I know. Rita was the hero.
I had to go to Macari to get it.
That's tough. There's always different types of issues with whether it's timing with a licensor, or whether it's a supply chain challenge, or whether it's a retail challenge, or COVID, or whatever. But honestly, I would probably say the Seinfeld line in general, the amount of hoops that it took to bring that to market, huge. So absolutely super complex, and luckily we're there now.
Wow.
Do you have to get like the actors and actresses' permission on them too?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so typically speaking, right, a licensor, as an example, if it's a movie, particular actress, it's more related to the scene, the style of clothing, the character, than it is the actor or actress. So the the licensor or studio would typically own rights to that character, and that's the type of approval process that takes place.
Do you
Makes
guys
sense.
have teams, like different teams, like a Harry Potter team that works under Harry Potter Pops, and like a Disney team that, like, do you have that, or is it just a whole creative team and they come together and they're like, all right, we need to push this out? What are your ideas collectively?
Yeah, definitely. There, I would say, just like we talked about, people with their own fandoms on the creative team, we've got individuals that are just really in tune with specific characters, specific fandoms. Like anime, it's such a unique way of building a pop, and the creativity behind it. It's so different than if you're talking about a Disney princess. So absolutely, there are team members that are really, really engaged in the creation and creative side of specific types of pops. And I saw JD's question. Does your wife approve? Well, you got to understand, JD, like for me, my collection pays the bills too.
Hey.
So yeah, Kelly, my wife is very supportive, very supportive.
Imagine I try to use that on JD. Well, Mike said it pays. That's like nothing to do with me.
We have to support Mike too.
And let's be honest, right? You always have that little negotiating power of, well, this more cowbell pop in 10 years, it could be $510 instead of $10, right? Which,
Right.
I mean, you guys know better than anybody, right? The collectability, it all drives all of that long-term activity. So that's what I always hang my hat on. Well, this could be worth so much long-term.
I know. I feel like we
Yeah, as
all
long
tell
as you
us-
don't take it out the box.
Thanks, Rita.
Why you gotta
Boom.
be like that?
I mean, out of box still
For
keeps a
regret.
decent amount of value. I have some that are still out of box selling for 90 plus.
Wow.
They could be more expensive than that in box, but that it just if you can find the person to sell it to, you can. Am I going to sell them? No.
No. Mike, I don't know if you saw this, but Michelle is asking, is there a chance of getting a license from Mario?
So my only comment on that one is I would want that as much as anyone.
Yep.
So always a chance, right? Always a chance.
Yeah.
Again, going back to if there's enough demand on the app to
Well, there's enough demand on the app for that one.
Well, I'm trying to help out with that question.
I don't know. Do you, Mike or Brad, I feel like would know this answer. I know there are Halloween pops of Michael Myers. Are there any of Dr. Loomis or Laurie?
I thought there was a Lori.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't recall off the top of my head on that. Apologies.
What about the cereals? That's another one I haven't tried, but I heard the cereal itself is not very tasty.
He's like, don't tell me that.
I mean, it's great. It tastes so good.
That is hilarious. I would actually agree with that, right? Yeah, it's they're fun collector items, but the actually eating the cereal wouldn't necessarily recommend.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Denise wants to know if there are any MASH Funkos. I don't
think so. I don't think we've done MASH.
Josh asked a question about Brave that I think he would like to hear the answer.
Josh is asking about Brave? That is
Wow, what a surprise.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Scientific purposes.
I would love the triplet bears. That would be so
That
cool.
would be so cute. Oh my god, can you imagine a little movie moment of them like stacked or something like
With
that?
the
Ooh,
eating, like the little.
Mike, we've been set up. This is really just a presentation. we are all going to pitch you our movie moment ideas.
Ready? Can I do that, please? I got the perfect
Oh
one.
my gosh, yes, please. Yes.
Mike's like, gotta
He's
go.
like, I'm not gonna do anything with it, but let's go.
Hey, I'm the first one on that train. I mean, you just think there's so many awesome potential movie moments. So I showed you guys the Dumb and Dumber, right? Like, I desperately want us to create like Harry on the toilet scene. I think that would be unbelievable. So far, they haven't taken me up on my suggestion, but I would really like to make that happen.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? People will come for Funko if they make that a movie moment. Like they will
Absolutely. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that then. You guys want to share an idea for a movie moment? We've had this discussion on Funko Chat before, but even though, like, okay, you guys, we don't expect Mike to go to Funko and be like, you guys.
I do. No, I'm just kidding.
Get a pen, get paper.
I'm ready.
So we've all talked about this before, and it's so fun. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's, you guys can tell me if this is similar to you, but I totally feel like a child, like envisioning something coming to life from one of my favorite Disney movies or Harry Potter or something. It's just so fun to think about. So yes, I love when we have this kind of discussion. So Brad.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I'm in love with the mini moments. Like I said, like how they're having the base and they have either an extra character or something of that sort. And I was thinking, we have Big Hero 6, right? What if we got Hiro Hamada sitting down with the controller doing the original bot fighting scene?
In the
That
beginning.
would be one in the beginning of the movie. And it doesn't have to have the other bot, but his nanobot and himself.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Ah, I love that movie so much.
I was
I thought you were gonna say Tadashi.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I'm switching mine now. Okay. There's no Tadashi Pop. I'm like, what's going on?
Brad was gonna say him with him.
Oh yeah, Tadashi needs to be made.
Oh, that
and
would have been so
Fred.
nice.
Can we switch Fred's pop to like a nicer outfit other than that?
I love Fred's
Concoction.
Funko. It's great.
Yeah.
She said concoction.
It's a lot going on.
I'm also loving reading your guys' movie.
After one.
I love this one, Saria. Like, no,
Yes.
such a good one.
I would die.
That would be funny.
That one would be hard to get. People would lose their minds over that.
Yeah.
Right?
Harry the Platypus.
Yeah.
She should say, yes.
Oh, that would be a nice one. Yeah. Like with her hair like flowing in the wind and everything
I
too.
will say,
As everyone starts
I'm
putting
gonna throw
their...
Josh a bone. Merida's hair Funko Pop is like one of the best princess hair moments there is.
She's everything.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, Rita, you're up, girl.
Okay, you guys already know mine because I've said it like
I
a
love
million
Rita's.
times.
I love
Okay,
it though.
mine is of baby Moana when she's going into the ocean and it parts and you have all like the sea creatures in the water and then like the heart of Tafiti's like glowing in the middle. And like the wave is like coming down. That's it. I just need that scene.
So good.
Yeah.
So cute. I'm so bummed I missed out on Baby Moana. I feel like every time I say it, I'm like, Mike's like, Erica. That would be so cute. But she's so cute, right? Don't they have her?
I know.
She's like sitting down.
They
or something?
do.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Oh, Josh wants you to show his movie moment.
Because I need it seen. Oh my God. Okay. Josh.
Here we go.
Lord.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Kaitlyn.
So I want something kind of similar to like the Little Mermaid Kiss the Girl movie moment, but I want it of Tangled, Rapunzel and Flynn with the lanterns, and then like have I don't know how we would do the lanterns, but like and then have them like glow in the dark.
Yes.
That would be really cool.
That would be amazing.
Love.
I'd be obsessed with that.
That'd be so cool. Go ahead. Vanessa.
Okay, well, Tadashi was taken. So I'm now in between. Soul, the barbershop moment was unreal. That moment and the animation was unreal. So if we have a barbershop moment of the guy cutting Joe's hair, would be amazing. And the other one just
If it comes back to you, just shout it out.
Yeah.
I really want more Goofy movie Funkos. They only have Powerline. So I think it would be so cute to have Max and Goofy when they're riding on top of the car in the water. Like, I think that would be
that would be so cute.
Or them two dancing with Powerline. Like, if they were just like in a little like dance move moment, I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have a movie moment? Maybe Funko's listening to us right now. And
Well, I already told you mine. Like I need that to happen with Harry on the top. I need it to happen. So I'm gonna keep going on that one.
Okay, so you're gonna stick with the toilet.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan of Dumb and Dumber, or like in general, but if I see another toilet Funko, I feel like I would buy it, because then I could end up getting the Rick from Rick and Morty on his throne.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You guys are so boys.
Oh, I remembered it. It's 101 Dalmatians. Anita and Roger from 101 Dalmatians. That is what I love.
That would be so
Just
cute.
walking down the street. Oh, I love it.
That would be so cute. Their outfits are the cutest. Like, I love them. They are
The
so
whole
cute.
vibe of that movie in the beginning, I love it.
Yeah. Agreed. It's very good. I'm like looking around to try to see, okay, I have kind of a weird, or I guess I have a question. I'm very curious that they haven't created any Lady Gaga Funko Pops. You know why I think that? She is so eccentric and has so many different looks and outfits that I'm just shocked that like a meat dress. They haven't made Lady Gaga in like a meat dress Funko Pop. You know, it's like crazy. God, yes.
I'm with Anna, Lady in the Tramp Funkos all the way. They need Lady in the Tramp Funkos.
I will say I'm saying as a comment, I'm excited to see the more and more of the albums that keep releasing slowly but surely, to see who all gets the albums. I love the Black Parade that is coming out. As you saw, I'm a big fan of the Linkin Park. I really like the Queen as well, and I'm hopeful to continue to see more.
So all I will say is you're going to be very, very happy. Very happy. Very happy.
Where's Brad?
Very happy. Seriously, my favorite program in general. It was sort of how's this going to work? And the response has been unbelievable. So yeah, it's you're definitely going to be able to add to your collection.
Well, they're just so cool to display. Like they just look so good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cute one too. They just came out with the Great Mouse Detective Funkos like last year, and they are adorable. They are so cute. Yeah. I can't get over them. Even Radigan, and he's pretty gross, but he's still cute.
Another one because I love Ratatouille. Like the scene where he's making when he's like throwing everything in the pot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be so cute.
If they were to do, if y'all were to ever do Ratatouille again, I think especially now that we're getting more of the miniatures on top of, or like some of the other characters, can we have like the scene of Linguini with Remy like first chopping the tomato or smelling the tomato? I think that would be absolutely amazing. I'm all for like those action scenes.
Yeah.
So to have those characters together would just be phenomenal.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember this, but that used to be one of my favorite things on Main Street at Disneyland, were the windows that the little animator, they have little, I don't want to call them like animatronics, but what would you call them? They're like little scenes from movies that they have here.
I loved that.
And they took them, I mean, they're still there, but the Ratatouille one isn't there anymore. And it was Remy on top of Linguini's hair, and he was running around the kitchen like this. It was so cute. Love
I remember that.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys have any other questions for Mike?
Did we scare you away?
No, hey man, I'll join anytime. Like I love talking Funko. So, but no, sincerely, I really appreciate the time, and you guys are awesome. Keep on collecting, and yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
I'm gonna get home to the family, and we'll see you later.
Yes. Thank you. So much.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
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 That was awesome.
That was so fun. He's so
Yeah,
nice.
that was
Like, I was like, how long are we gonna have you for? He's like, I'll stay on. I'm like, are you sure? Because we can talk. We can talk.
We're some nerds on here. We're like, and then
Well, I know there's something about like knowing that the people they hire also love it and have a passion for it.
Yeah.
It's not just like, I'm going to create this and get a good salary. It's like, I want this as a collector, and that's what I think.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched their live streams at all? Like, you can tell how true, like, nerdy some of the people are already, just from like seeing like them do the Funkoween as a prime example. Like, so to see that and then to hear it as well is genuinely amazing. Like yeah, like you said, Kaitlyn, like I don't know, I'm kind of broken over here. Okay, I'm still fanboy.
Aw.
That's amazing.
Thank you. I thought that was so fun. Well, exactly what Kaitlyn said. I do feel like there is something to be said, knowing that we feel passionate about it. So you would kind of hope that the people doing it feel the same, and it's not just like,
right.
I don't know, because
People who do their job.
Yeah, or it's easy for us to say, like, oh, really? This is all they did with the Funko? Like, they couldn't have done, but they really are trying, or, you know, maybe they weren't the person to design it, you know, or maybe they feel the way we do. Maybe Mike is like, God, I wish that they would have done this differently, or, you know, who knows?
Right.
So anyway, we're coming up on an hour and a half already.
Wow.
Do you guys want to, I don't know, maybe share what else you guys have coming up on your channel? Anything like that?
Do I have anything coming up?
No, y'all caught up.
It makes me like want to like collect hardcore when I get off of here. Just like buy a whole bunch of Funkos. This is ridiculous.
Vanessa's gonna be on
I'm
Amazon.
trying so hard.
I'm like so proud of myself. I'm like, you know, we're not gonna do no more princess ones. We're gonna just be real specific.
Right.
I gotta like organize my life. Need to stop buying stuff, V. And I'm like, but there's a purpose. This is your calling.
Vanessa, now, I heard on your Instagram that you have 2 rooms. So one room is meant for Funkos, is what I'm understanding. The whole room for Funkos.
Who went on my Instagram and said that?
I thought I saw you say that you had a whole room dedicated for your Funkos.
No,
Oh,
I
yes,
got I have 2 rooms here. I have 2 rooms here at my mom's. So I have my old room upstairs, and then I moved downstairs to like my other room, which it's huge. I got new shelves on there, and you guys saw what I did with the shelves. So
It's amazing.
yeah,
That's what I mean. You have room, so you got to keep adding. Get another shelf and another
definitely.
shelf.
But now I'm like, there's a point where you're like, you kind of get into that part of your life where you need to like be smart about your money. You know, it's like that tug of being an adult.
You literally have somebody that is like experienced and working, and he said, no, I'm gonna always collect. Makes me feel better about my life choice.
Yeah, I'm looking over here. I'm gonna be like, well, I guess that my $5,000 collection is just gonna keep getting bigger.
I'll do that when I like get a job at Funko though, because you know they're sitting real comfy, cozy over there.
You can have your collection in your office.
I know.
Could you
I
imagine?
would love that.
Oh my God.
Honestly.
I wouldn't get any work
love
done though.
that.
Like all you and your coworkers all day. It's like, did you see the new? Like, how do you get work done?
It depends. Like, so coming from the side of creating, right? If I did miraculously end up working at Funko as a concept designer or whatnot, I feel like if they were like, all right, here's the deal. We need you to create this Marvel character, and this is the comic you get to pick from. Make a movie moment.
Yeah.
I would totally, hands down, instantaneously be like, I get to read a comic and then draw out a scene in Funko style.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm doing this.
Right.
Especially if it's something that I like, that I love. Like if it was a movie that I didn't know much about, maybe it would be a little bit harder, but like from the way he made it sound is like, no, they're going to the people who love it.
Right.
So
That's
I'm like,
cool. Yeah, I agree. Before, I mean, we can go around and show who asked? Somebody just asked, what's the last Funko you guys purchased? If you guys, you don't have to grab it. You can just say it if you want. But before we get into that, I wanted to kind of just make an announcement that Funko Chat from here on out, we have a new, I don't even know. I was trying to think of something like clever to say, but Brad, it's Brad. So Brad is going to be taking over Funko Chat. That's really it. I don't really know what's to come of it. I don't know if Brad is going to continue to call it Funko Chat. It's definitely still going to be a lot based around Funko, right, Brad?
oh, absolutely. Honestly, this is the best one to segue into it. I've always loved looking at the new releases, what's to upcome. That was a weird word. I'm sorry. And like the whole like creative side of it and stuff like that. I love showing the Funkos. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have them all out on display. But I get so happy with the informational side of things, so you can probably expect a little bit more about the upcomings and works that are being shown off when they show them off, if there is any type of thing.
That's cool.
So,
well, I mean, I feel like Brad is very, obviously you guys saw that Brad custom made us Funkos. I do definitely see like the passion that he has for it. So I feel like who else is better to handle it, you know? But I do feel like, thank you guys for being here with us and, you know, supporting us and being patient. I so appreciate it. I did drop the ball. The reason Funko Chat hasn't been on is my fault. I was the one that was supposed to get it started a little sooner, but you know, life.
Life happens, girl. Don't worry about it.
Other than a Funko. Sorry, but Brad is taking the reins of it, and there's nobody better because he has this passion for it. I'm sure you guys can see it. Oh, look at Josh is giving you his blessing, Brad.
Yeah, blessing you, Brad.
What? I know. I'm sorry. It's me. It's all me. Yeah, but do you guys want to go around and show your Funkos? I don't know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Can I just say Mike is sending me Diamond Edition? So there's
there you go.
That's crazy.
I can't believe that.
I know, it's so sweet.
I still can't believe that.
I just have it's another diamond, but it's Ariel.
Oh, look at her hair.
Oh wow.
She was an exclusive that Target had. It was like a t-shirt box. And I was like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. I need her.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, 80s. Is she? Yeah.
I just picked up some of the Ultimate Princess ones from Box Lunch like 2-3 days ago. So, but they're still in the silver box. I haven't even opened them at all yet. But I got 3 of them so far. But I ordered pretty much all of them. I was not gonna order all these Funkos, and literally right when I came back from my trip, I had major like FOMO. So I was like, just buy them all before like they're all gone or like they're gonna be hard to get and I'm gonna regret it. Like the Tiana one, for some reason, I felt like I was gonna miss out on that one so bad. So that was the first one. I was like, I have to make sure Tiana's available.
It's because we all have PTSD from that green dress Tiana that you.
Yeah. So seriously.
Okay, sorry. Saria's gonna kill me if I don't mention what she got me. Okay, Saria got me the ones Scranton City from The Office. I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
Vanessa, you know which ones. I told you to get. Yeah. Okay, right. Anyway, it's them too. I wanted to show them during Funko Chat, but JD, I forgot to grab it. That's the problem. I swear, Rita and I were just talking about this, how collecting it's too much. Like sometimes I have a bag of stuff that I'm like, I haven't even taken it out yet, and I'm buying new things. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
So,
The drops.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Those are all the boxes and the boxes of Funkos that I cannot display right now in bins. And they are 3 bins tall.
Yeah.
Because I am running out of room.
Bye, Josh. No, I pre-ordered both waves of those princess ones because I was like, oh no.
Thank you.
I started with princesses. That's my
JD coming through.
Oh my god, this literally give me PTSD.
I'm sorry.
God.
Is it hard to get one?
I'll tell you after the lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Texas.
It's in Texas.
Fill me in.
She gonna go on.
Pre-order wise, all I'm gonna say is I pre-ordered way too many.
Same.
Besides all the princesses, I definitely have some pre-orders for Funko Ween that I am going to be doing, and $300 later, it's going to be a problem. Anyway,
oh my God. Brad.
Anyway, the ones that I recently just bought, I bought the I don't remember what exclusive it was, but it was the 3 Ewoks from Star Wars. So they had Lil Grey and all them. And I found them at a place near me for a retail, like a resale shop for $30. So I of course bought the Ewoks. And good night.
Love you, Jocelyn.
Good night, Jocelyn. Yeah. I'm telling you. Well, okay, so you guys know that they came out with the Ultimate Princess collection, right? Like the ones with all their poses and stuff. Everyone was kind of like disappointed in the Tiana one because it's her in her blue dress and all she's doing is like this. Like she didn't get any like extra pizzazz. Like, and I agree. The only reason I was gonna get her onto, because I do have blue dress Tiana now, is did you guys see like on her little wrist she has the Tiana's Palace little drawing with her?
Oh yeah.
So cute. But now they have her coming out with her like in her green flapper dress with her gumbo pot. So I'm glad I didn't get another blue dress one because I'm going to get the gumbo pot one.
Yeah.
All I will say is Tiana didn't get gypped. I genuinely like the fact that it has Naveen and the Palace picture and the gumbo one. Of course, I'm picking it up.
Yeah,
I'm in love with these mini moments. The person who got gypped was Jasmine all the way, and you cannot tell me otherwise with the fact that she only has books sitting around her.
Yeah, hers was kind of
right.
I would have died if they did like a little Raja or something.
Yeah, so I would have loved that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Thank you for being here.
The Pocahontas one is really awesome.
Oh yeah.
God, I bought her. She was the only one that I bought. No, her and Cinderella I bought because the mice.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
That was really cute.
I actually
I was
didn't
loving
get
all the
Pokemon.
sidekicks.
Aurora was
Yeah.
also super cute.
That
Don't
was-
even.
I got Aurora. I got Aurora.
Like, they did so well with so many of them. I am hopeful that they come out with the
Mhm.
last 3 princesses that we are missing. And if they want to include Elsa and Anna in that, they can.
Mhm.
Please.
But-
Oh my god. Please.
But I'm hopeful for a wave 3. We haven't even got wave 2 yet, so we will see.
Yeah.
As you see with the villains that they just did.
Did you guys
It's-
know? Brad pointed this out to me. Hook has Tinkerbell in the cage. Did you guys see that?
What?
Yep.
I didn't know.
No.
The
Don't
new
tell
Hook,
me that. Don't tell
the
me
new
that.
Hook has
I'm about to go order him now.
the new Hook has Tink in it. Cruella DeVille has her little dog pouch. Let me
Horrible.
quickly
Horrible.
pull up the photo here. I wish they did something. Cruella is definitely the one that got gypped out of that batch, in my opinion. And I don't like 101 Dalmatians. I will it's just not my movie.
like
But
Ursula.
she
Why?
haunted
Why?
me.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, it's just not my movie. Out of all of them though.
You didn't watch it. Watch it
Oh,
again.
101 Dalmatians?
Watch it one more time.
Vanessa, you're me when I
Vanessa's like,
people
you're
talk
gonna like
about
it.
this movie.
Aurora?
Nah,
The vibe in the beginning with
Yeah.
and Roger and Anita, and they're so cute, and they're like,
Oh my god, you're right. Sorry.
I think the
Oh my
coolest one. I have Ursula, so I don't think I would get her again, but hers was really cool with like the spell coming out.
I got that.
that one is going to be a full-on movie moment if I am not incorrect because of pricing. Isn't she like $24.99?
Oh, really?
You know the one I freaked out about? That there's gonna be the Maleficent on the throne that's been out for a while. Hot
Yeah.
Topic is gonna release a diamond version of that. And I actually screamed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brad, what are the villains ones called? What are they called? That
I-
collection?
I think it's just called Disney Villains right now.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
Disney
villains.
villains.
Is it? Okay.
Le Cellier or Facelier has his little charm, and then the box lunch exclusive has the little voodoo puppet behind
Yeah.
him when it's the trippy scene. And again, I never once thought I was gonna say that I'm hardcore collecting a whole bunch of Disney princess-esque Funkos, but here I am going to definitely be crying if I do not get both of the Faceliers, the Hook, heck, Lady Tremaine with Lucifer. So good.
That I
Oh,
ordered
yeah.
that so fast because I love I love to hate Lucifer. Like Lucifer's a jerk.
yeah, oh my
Right?
God. He's the worst. So annoying.
He's the worst.
But why is he's cute. He's terrible, but I think he's cute. I don't know why.
So ugly, so annoying.
But you know what though? The Siamese cats though, I don't mess with them at all.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
So the minute they came into that scene, Kaitlyn, I was like, we need to turn it off.
Yeah.
Over it. Though, so Evil Queen, I don't collect her, but whoa.
Right?
Yes.
Whoa. I need to
Yeah.
get her if I don't get anyone else. The diamond one, whoa. On that throne.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So for exclusivity, the only ones that are exclusive are Facelier and his other friends on the other side, Hades with the chessboard,
Hot Topic. No,
Oh,
Target.
yeah.
Target, and then this Cruella is a Funko exclusive
She looks wild.
Yeah.
Yes. with her on the cell phone.
Like Funko and Loungefly, they love to make her look crazy. Like,
She was crazy.
Yeah.
but I mean, think about the scenes where she's glamorous and she's got that vibe.
Yeah.
And then they always choose the crazy eye,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guarantee, though, we'll get some amazing ones for the upcoming movie.
The live action. Yeah. I think
Oh
so.
yeah. I'm sure.
I'm so looking
They'll
forward
do
to that.
live action version.
She's
She
gonna make
always looks in Funko form. She always looks sick. Something in I don't know.
Yeah.
She's
She looks
great.
healthy.
Yeah.
Unwell.
Meet and greet though, like in the parks, she's hilarious. I love her.
Oh, Cruella.
We
She's
love
fun.
to hate them because they're just so over the top and annoying.
Yeah, I did a meet and greet with Cruella. She is fun.
I don't think I've met her.
There was one time, so we were like doing pictures, and so she's taking a picture with this guy. I don't remember what state he said he was from, but she was like, "This is," I don't remember what his name was. We'll say Tom. She's like, "This is Tom, and he drove all the way from Michigan to see me." And she's like parading him down the line. I was cracking up. I was like,
That's fun. That's fun when they do things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It's kind of funny that like all these Funkos came out within a couple of days of Funko Chats. Literally just like discuss
Right?
on it.
They know who they're going to promote.
An hour ago, this one just got shown.
Really
I know.
Topic exclusive Diamond Ursula.
Why does she look like a baby face in this one?
Yeah,
Doesn't
you're
she?
right.
the
Yeah, she
rainbow.
does.
I've noticed they do that with the rainbow Funkos. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I think they
That's
try to make
interesting.
them all look happy.
Wait. Oh, that okay.
So I think
She's
in
cute.
general. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've
I-
been
Man, I'm gonna go-
on
I
Instagram,
know.
not Pops. Because
Yep.
I'm like,
I love
need
this
to be
stuff.
Pops.
Oh, it's amazing. I love when he comes at people for coming at him. He's like, I
Oh, it's hilarious.
am just human.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
trying.
Wait, who?
Dispop
Is
on
Pops.
Instagram.
Oh,
Stop,
yeah.
Pop.
I want to see his
Yeah.
collection. He will never show his collection.
I
He shows
know.
bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
So he'll do photos when he gets them in. Or her, I don't actually know. So if you see that background, that is his collection coming in.
No, I know that, but like his like collection.
Oh,
Like
full
collective.
collection? No, you can just assume.
Yeah.
You can just assume. Yeah.
It's them all. It's all of them.
That's hilarious. Can you
That's
imagine?
so funny. Oh my gosh. There was one time so I had the little like angel plushie, like Angel from Lilo and Stitch. And Stitch comes running up to me and like takes Angel from me and just like ran away with it. And it was the funniest thing. I was like, he stole from me, but I don't even care.
One of the weirdest interactions I've had. Okay, I'm gonna really like date myself here, but I had on a J-Lo tracksuit.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Jenny from the block. Okay,
Hey.
it said J-Lo or it said like Boricua on the butt, and I am not Puerto Rican. Okay, I had no business wearing it. Anyway, I was at Disneyland. And I was meeting Aladdin and Jasmine. And Jasmine turned to Aladdin and like said, like, that's the suit I wanted. And he was like, what is this glow that you like? He tried to play it off. I'm like, I know she wants my outfit. I felt so cool because I was like in freaking middle school or something. And I'm like, this J-Lo jumpsuit, yeah, I know.
The sparkles.
Vintage. Oh, I'm sure she would have got in trouble for like breaking character, you know.
Right.
I was so proud of my outfit.
I could totally see like Jasmine in general being like, that is the type of outfit I want, like full on, like not just Jasmine's character in general too.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's funny.
All right, you guys, are you ready to say goodbye to all our family?
To our family.
So long.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'm like, I know it.
Farewell.
Some
Vida,
Five,
say
6,
goodbye.
7, 8. No, just kidding.
Wait, no, wait. What's that? Do you know that song, Kaitlyn?
What?
What's that song? Where's it from?
I don't even know. It's
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
No. I'm thinking it's like it was on like a kids channel. It's like goodbye,
Yeah.
so long
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah, I
my.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Zaboomafoo?
Out of the box?
Oh, thank you.
Again,
Zaboomafoo.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Out of the box? Was that what it's from?
It's out of the box.
Out of the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, just be sure you're following Brad on Instagram so you can know like updates. And I'm sure, you know, if he tags us in it or lets us know, like he will keep us updated on Funko Chat, whatever is gonna be of it. And, you know, send him all the good juju. He's gonna be having a great time on his vacation.
Yeah.
Everyone, and cheers, Brad. If you don't have a drink, this is water, but let's just cheers to Brad.
Water.
Cheers. Happy 21st. We love you.
21st, Brad.
Yes. You gotta
All
sip
right,
it for good luck.
Thank you so much for being here. And
Yeah.
we will see you guys very soon-ish.
Bye. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.